Hey friends, this is Waylon, and I like to share mindful tips that come from the Buddhist tradition, come from environmental kind of mindfulness or veganism or whatever. And I'm happy to discuss tough issues, social justice issues, equal rights, lack thereof. Today, I want to talk about something sort of personal, which is just in my own experience. You can see some of it behind me. I have this huge library, or at least sizable library of books that I love. And there's a lot of memes and cartoons and all this out there about how a lot of people, a lot of us love books. We buy books, but we somehow don't read books. So a lot of what I talk about here and with Elephant Journal is how to actually change our lives, because we kind of guilt trip ourselves when we say buy books but don't ever read them, and we just spend hours on Instagram or the TV, but we don't actually necessarily change. So let's talk about giving our mind a break. When you wake up in the Buddhist tradition, you don't get on your phone right away. You um, you wake up, you go to the bathroom, you stretch, you meditate for a while. We've done other videos on sort of mindful morning routine. So I want to stay focused on kind of giving your brain a break. You go outside, you stretch, you welcome the sun 3 times at least. Get a moment of nature, a moment of fresh air, even if you're in an urban environment. Hopefully you have a balcony or something. That's what I go out on, a balcony. And then try to, you know, keep the envelope of time that is phone free bigger. Keep that stretched out. So don't immediately get your phone, unplug it where it's charging or whatever. Hopefully you're keeping it out of your bedroom. It's in another room, maybe a couple rooms away, not even right next door to your bedroom. Give yourself some space, put it in airport mode, all that. That'll also help it charge up faster. And then, don't hop on it right away. Don't do it on the toilet. Like, give your mind some breaks. So I've talked about breaks a lot before, but giving your brain a break. But it's super important, and most of us don't do it. So I think having these reminders, at least for myself, is applicable and real. And it's one thing to talk about the cosmos and philosophy. It's another thing to kind of get it under the hood, right, of our daily lives and look at how we can change them for the kinder, for the better, for the more sane, for the more present. The other tip is, you can put lots of limitations on your phone. I get around those pretty well, but they can help be reminders. And then at night, if you're staying home, like right now it's cold in Colorado, instead of turning on the TV because you don't know what else to do, get a book, read one of those books, get a magazine, take a bath, whatever it is. Try to give yourself an hour, even an hour after work. And maybe you're busy with kids, maybe you're busy with schoolwork, maybe this is all irrelevant. But for some working stiffs like me, I don't have kids. I don't have homework. When I'm done with the day, I'm exhausted. So what I want to do is I want to, maybe I go out with friends like last night to a beer garden kind of thing. Maybe, but if I'm in and I want to be cozy, there's something to do other than screens. So give that brain a break. Again, book, give yourself an hour in the afternoon. And that is really it. This may not be sound profound, but it can be a life changer. How do we give room to ourselves? A lot of us stop reading after high school, college, because we just start, having a good time or watching a movie, Netflix, all that. So hopefully that's a helpful kind of a little boost or reminder in the morning. Give yourself at least a couple minutes, 20 minutes, do other stuff, have your morning routine before the phone comes in. And, if you are doing the phone, you don't need to guilt trip yourself too much. You can I like to read the New York Times or find some cool stuff on Instagram, Elephant Journal, whatever I'm doing, checking the weather, my schedule. But give yourself a couple minutes. Try not to multitask. And in the afternoon or after work, give yourself some time, if you can, where you're not just watching a movie or a show. All right. Thank you so much. Mwah. Hope you're all very well. And try to inject a little bit more mindfulness, and that'll help your brain kind of deal with stress, deal with drama, deal with burnout, deal with depression. And a lot of times people say, you know, these things are, you can't help depression with these things. There's literally a study that came out recently about how depression is seriously alleviated and sometimes even prevented from falling into it by going for a walk in nature. So, yes, what we do with our habitual patterns matters. Thank you so much.